What if the cutest pet in your backyard could also become fresh, delicious dinner one day? Imagine having animals at home that are playful, friendly, and part of your family. But when the time is right, they can also provide you with clean, high-quality meat. This isn't a fantasy. Millions of families around the world have been doing this for generations. Today, I'm going to show you 4 amazing animals that can be both lovable pets and excellent sources of meat. These animals are smarter than you think. They can live happily with you, and they can also give your family fresh, nutritious food when needed. Why would anyone want animals that can be both pets and dinner? Because in today's world, having your own reliable source of fresh meat gives you freedom and peace of mind. You know exactly how the animal was raised, you know what it ate, and you get meat that tastes far better than anything from the store. It's like having a living, breathing food supply right in your backyard. In this video, we're going to talk about 4 very special animals: pigs, rabbits, cows, and sheep. Each one has its own unique personality. Each one can live comfortably as a pet, and each one can provide high-quality meat when the time comes. Some people raise them only for milk or wool. Others raise them only for meat, but the clever ones understand they can be both. This idea might sound strange at first, but once you understand the benefits, it starts to make a lot of sense. In the next part, we'll start with 2 of the most interesting ones, the incredibly smart pig and the fast-growing rabbit. You might be surprised how practical and rewarding they can be. Let's start with one of the smartest and most surprising animals you can keep as both a pet and a food source: the pig. Pigs are incredibly intelligent animals. Many people who raise them say they are as smart as dogs. They can learn tricks, recognize their names, and even play games with you. Some pigs become so friendly that they follow their owners around the yard like a big dog. But pigs are also excellent for meat. Why is pig meat so good? Pork is rich in high-quality protein and important nutrients like vitamin B12, zinc, and iron. When you raise your own pig, you can control exactly what it eats: kitchen scraps, vegetables, and natural food. This makes the meat much cleaner, tastier, and more nutritious than most pork you find in regular stores. A single pig can provide a lot of meat for a family. Many people raise 1 or 2 pigs each year and have enough fresh pork for months. Pigs are also very practical for a backyard. They love rooting around and eating weeds. They turn waste into meat, and with a good shelter and fencing, they can live happily in a relatively small space. Now let's talk about another small but powerful animal, the rabbit. Rabbits are gentle, quiet, and very easy to handle. They're popular as pets because they're soft, cute, and don't take up much space. Many families keep them in hutches and let kids play with them safely. But rabbits are also one of the fastest meat-producing animals. They grow very quickly and can have many babies in a short time. Rabbit meat is extremely lean, high in protein, and very easy to digest. It's one of the healthiest meats you can eat, low in fat and full of nutrients. Because rabbits need very little space and food, even people living in small backyards or suburbs can raise them successfully. Both pigs and rabbits show us something interesting about nature. Some animals can live happily with us as pets and still provide excellent fresh meat when needed. In the next part, we'll talk about 2 bigger animals, the cow and the sheep, that can also be part of your backyard in the right conditions. Now let's talk about 2 bigger animals that many families have successfully kept as both pets and food sources: the cow and the sheep. First, the cow. Cows are gentle giants. Many people who raise them say they have calm and friendly personalities. They love being brushed, they recognize their owners, and some even enjoy gentle pets on their head. In smaller farms and homesteads, cows often become part of the family. But cows are also incredibly valuable. A single cow can give you 2 amazing things: fresh milk almost every day, a large amount of high-quality meat when the time comes. Cow's milk is rich in calcium, protein, and healthy fats, and grass-fed beef is one of the most nutritious meats you can eat, packed with protein, iron, zinc, and healthy omega-3 fats. Many families with enough land raise 1 or 2 cows and enjoy fresh milk and occasional high-quality beef without depending completely on stores. Now let's talk about sheep. Sheep are quieter and easier to handle than cows. They are social animals that love staying in small groups. Many people keep them as pets because they are soft, calm, and surprisingly affectionate. Kids love feeding them and watching them graze. Sheep also give you multiple benefits: wool for warm clothes, milk, which is very nutritious, and excellent meat. Sheep meat, lamb or mutton, is tender and full of important nutrients. Because sheep are smaller than cows, they are easier to raise even on limited land. Both cows and sheep show us something beautiful about nature. These animals can live peacefully with humans as companions, and when needed, they can also provide nourishing food for the family. Raising them requires proper space, care, and responsibility, but many families say the rewards are worth it. You get fresh, clean food you can trust, and you also get the joy of taking care of gentle animals every day. Nature has designed some animals to serve humans in more than one way. They can be companions that bring joy to your family every day, and they can also be a reliable source of high-quality food when needed. The most important truth is this: these animals represent true self-sufficiency. When you raise them yourself, you know exactly what they ate, how they lived, and how they were treated. The meat you get is fresher, cleaner, and often more nutritious than anything you can buy in most stores. In uncertain times, having even a small backyard system like this gives you freedom and peace of mind that money alone cannot buy. Of course, this lifestyle isn't for everyone. It requires space, daily care, proper fencing, and responsibility. But for many families, especially those who want to grow their own food and live more connected to nature, these dual-purpose animals are a game changer. You don't have to eat them if you don't want to. Many people raise them only for eggs, milk, or companionship. But knowing you have the option is powerful. The beautiful thing is that this isn't a new idea. Our grandparents and great-grandparents understood this balance very well. Now I want to ask you something interesting. If you had enough space and time, which of these 4 animals, pig, rabbit, cow, or sheep, would you consider keeping as a pet that could also provide food? Tell me honestly in the comments below. I read every single comment. If you enjoyed this journey from cute pets to practical food sources, please hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell so we can keep discovering more simple but powerful secrets about living smarter with nature. Thank you for watching all 4 parts. You just learned how to think differently about the animals we share our world with. See you in the next video, my friend.